Some of Brisbane's biggest flood events have been as a result of tropical cyclones, including the 1974 and the 1893 disasters. Alfred has been able to survive outside the tropics, possibly due to warmer seas. Waters are 27 degrees off Brisbane, just above the desired threshold of 26.5 degrees for a cyclone to sustain itself. Even with these warmer systems, cyclones are often torn apart by other weather events, which Alfred has avoided. The last cyclone to have made landfall in southeast Queensland was Zoe in March 1974. It crossed the coast at Coolangatta as a Category 2, bringing major flooding across the southeast, with some homes inundated. Before that, there was the Great Gold Coast Cyclone in 1954. Before cyclones were named, it's estimated up to 30 people died. It also crossed the coast at Coolangatta, but the effects were felt from the Sunshine Coast to Sydney. Brisbane saw wind gusts of more than 100 kilometres an hour, and 900 millimetres of rain was recorded at Springbrook in the 24 hours leading up to landfall. Other cyclones have come close, but just shy of crossing the coast into the southeast. Like Tropical Cyclone Nancy in 1990, it crossed near Byron Bay, creating intense flooding from the Sunshine Coast to Sydney as it became a low and headed south. And you might remember Tropical Cyclone Omar in 2019 coming as far south off the coast of Brisbane, creating waves more than 5 metres high. But arguably the biggest flood disaster in January 1974 was caused by a weak cyclone, Wanda, which crossed near Maryborough. What followed was 5 days of torrential rain across the southeast. Nearly 7,000 homes in Brisbane and Ipswich were flooded and 12 people died. But what impact Alfred will have, only time will tell.